Hi everybody and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 9th of October. It's really nice to be with you today. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot deck today and I'm going to choose 3 cards to give you an insight into the day's energy and what you'll be working with. So let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So first of all, we have the 7th card of the Major Arcana, which is the Archer. So that is usually the Chariot in the regular tarot. It's victory, it's success. Then we have the Sun of Life, the 19th card of the Major Arcana. In the tarot you have 21 cards which are the Major Arcana, and those are really fundamental life themes. And then you have the Minor Arcana, which has 4 suits: staves, also known as rods or wands. Then you have swords, cups, and pentacles, also known as coins. And they're the different elements, so earth, air, fire, water. And they're more to do with the kind of temporary and trivial side of life. And here we have the 5 of Arrows, which is frustration in reverse. And that's quite a funny card actually, isn't it? He's trying to get this goat, but he's not a very good shot, so no wonder he's frustrated. Okay, so first of all, we have the Archer. The Archer, this is a perfect representation. Usually it's a chariot, someone being pulled by sphinxes, and it's this Caesar type figure who moves forward. This is much more direct. It's a young warrior woman. She's got her kind of wolves there to protect us, to guard her, and she aims at something and she never misses. If she sets her sight on something, she will achieve that goal. She will move towards it. There's no doubt here. There's no weakness. Look at her stance. It's super powerful. She's got both eyes firmly locked in on the target and she's going for it. There's no stopping her. Okay, so this seems more aggressive than the regular Chariot card does, because this is kind of a combat situation. A bow and arrow is usually used in combat, right? So it immediately has a quality of more aggressiveness, combat kind of nature to it, winning at all odds, not being overly bothered by, you know, you shoot the arrow there and whatever is hit is obviously going to have an unpleasant response to that arrow hitting them. So there's no sense of consideration. It's my way or the highway. I want what I want. I know what I want. I'm protected. If you try and come after me or challenge me, I'll set my dogs on you and I will shoot and point and get what I want. So this is the epitome in this deck, I think, of skill, of being willful, of getting what you want, of being really strong and powerful, but certainly not being considerate and really not having a whole bunch of respect for other people. You're focused on what it is you want, what your goal is, what your target is. That's heightened by the Sun of Life. The Sun is, you know, the center of our solar system. It gives this planet life. If it weren't for the sun, we wouldn't be here. None of this would exist. It wouldn't matter. And the sun is, you know, the ancient Egyptians worshipped the sun god Ra because they realized that without the sun, there would be no crops, there would be no life. So it was kind of the most important god. The Sun of Life in the tarot represents that you're really embracing your power and that you're kind of being lifted up by this amazing flaming ball of infinite energy, and it shines through your heart chakra in this deck. So the Sun usually means really being happy, being passionate about what you're doing, having your inner child be happy, and really doing the things that you enjoy and feeling protected and powerful, and there's a sense of contentment and the world is okay. In this deck, though, we've got this woman whose heart chakra is kind of being illuminated, enlightened by the sun energy. So yes, you're focused. Yes, you're really focused on taking action, but that energy on some level isn't just selfish and inconsiderate and hard and cruel even. It comes from the heart chakra. So any kind of aim you take at someone else that's negative or that has a negative connotation to it will feel wrong. So it's really important to listen to how you feel today, because today you're going to take action no matter what. That's beyond question, okay? With this card, you're going to get on with it. You're going to be busy. You're doing it. You're not thinking about it. You're not meditating on it. You're doing it. The great thing, though, is that the sun is supporting you, giving you the strength to move forward in your life, but it's also giving you this quality control mechanism inside of yourself, and it's activating your heart chakra. So if you're focusing on something and it feels wrong, listen to that, readjust your aim, focus on something that's better. If it feels right, if it feels empowering, if it feels like this is something I can be successful and victorious in, but it won't harm anyone, and it will keep my heart shining and bright and open, then it's okay to move ahead. So, you know, potentially this could have been a day where you really just bulldoze other people out of your way and you say, you know, I'm not interested, I'm getting what I want. But the energy comes with conscience, and you won't do anything that's going to harm other people, which is great. The final card, the Five of Arrows, frustration. He's not as good an archer as she is, okay? He misses all the time and he doesn't get what he wants, which is why he's frustrated. He hasn't eaten in 2 weeks. He's just found this one goat or ram after, 2 weeks of searching. He's trying to provide for his family and it's just not happening. He keeps missing, so he's frustrated. That's in reverse. You're not going to miss anything today. If you, like I said, both eyes are firmly locked on the target, on the goal, the only thing. So it's not about questioning your skills and being frustrated in the sense of, oh, I try and make things happen and they never work, or I tried this and I failed and da-da-da. That's not the energy of today. The energy of today is much more about, if I set my sights on something, I know I'm going to succeed. I know I'm not going to be frustrated. The question that I have to ask myself is the direction that I'm going in compatible and congruent with my values, beliefs, and with what my heart tells me is right and good, and something that will make me feel proud of myself and allow me to keep my heart open, instead of something that's negative and that I'll have to be ashamed about. So for instance, if she has her sights set on ruling the area of the forest she's from, she's aiming at the current king, kill him, and she takes his place, she becomes queen. She can do that today, but that is not going to, she's not going to get away with it, because her heart chakra is very open and she will feel guilty, and that guilt is going to gnaw away at her over time. So if you think that there's an opportunity today where you can really just kind of get what you want and kind of cheat a little bit and step over other people, unfortunately, you're not going to get away with it, because your conscience is very strong today, and that energy will only be given to you in a sense. No, the energy is given to you regardless. It's up to you to listen to your inner voice, your guidance, and your conscience, and ask yourself, okay, I know I'm going to be successful today, but how can I be successful in a way that allows other people to benefit as well, where I can be of service to other people, and where I can do something good, and especially not harm anyone else. So for instance, if you're launching your website and you're starting your own business today, that is your focus, and you're not going to miss. You're going to be very successful with that. The energy is there. And let's say it's a spiritually based business where you genuinely believe that you can help people through your contribution, then this is the perfect day to start this kind of business. It's the perfect day to take action, to move forward, to launch something. You're not going to be frustrated. You're not going to miss the target. All you have to think about is, will this make my heart bigger and more loving and more kind and more open? Or will I have something to regret at the end of this day? Yes, I've been victorious, but now I'm saddled with a bunch of guilt and a bunch of people who resent me because, for instance, I made them all lose their job because I sold the company because I wanted the money and I was no longer interested. For instance, okay? So make sure that your actions are not detrimental to other people, but ultimately this is a day of victory and success for you. And the only warning is this being true to your conscience. But other than that, there's nothing stopping you. So aim high, try and achieve the things that have been beyond you up until now, the things that you've missed, the things that you've been frustrated by, the things that haven't worked, try again with those things and they will work today. It's really a wonderful, powerful, superb start to the week, which is going to make you feel alive, victorious, and successful. 7 and 19 is 26, and 5 is 31. 3 and 1 is 4. 4 is the numerology vibration of stability and security and things being permanent in place. So the action you take today, the thing that you build, the thing that you create today, which is in line with your heart, isn't going to be something that's just some temporary success, some temporary good, positive influence in your life. You're building something that's solid. And by focusing your eyes on a positive goal and a positive target, you'll be victorious in achieving that goal. And that's going to make your life more secure, more positive, and more predictable in a good way, because you know there's more positivity coming in on a day-to-day basis. So this is an absolutely amazing day. Don't stay in the house, stay in bed and do nothing. Make sure you engage with the world. You really set your sights on something that you want, and every energy and power and every possible skill and tool that you can need is going to be at your disposal to achieve that. So congrats, it's an amazing start to the week. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. I do private readings. I keep mentioning that I do private readings because people still ask. So I use astrology and tarot and numerology in my readings. We can look at your life purpose, what the ideal career would be, why you've come back and what your soul mission is this time around. We can look at what's coming up in future in your love life, in your health, in your career, in terms of family and spirituality. And the predictive side of things, I use predictive astrology and the tarot and numerology to look at what's coming up for you. But also analyzing your birth chart can be really helpful in kind of just telling you and showing you what you're about, what you're good at, how you can align yourself with your own talent so that you can do a job which not only pays well, but is also fulfilling and a joy to you on a daily basis. So if you're interested in that, get in touch via the website, gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order the reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.